Hi, my name is Wendy McNeil, and I'm here in beautiful San Diego, California. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm happily married. I've been married for 10 years to a wonderful man, and we have two cats and a bird. He's a little parrot named Nicholas. He's the joy of our lives. We love to cook, we love to hang out, we love our friends. We have family up in Los Angeles, so we go up and visit in LA quite frequently. And I'm telling you this because I want you to realize that no one is their diagnosis. And I want to tell you how I learned about my diagnosis. The worst day of my life was June 15th of 1990. And that's the day that I found out that my father had committed suicide. And it was the last day of my freshman year in college. And I came home and all my belongings had been stripped out of my apartment. And I was taken to the car and told that he was dead and told that he had committed suicide. And it ripped my life apart. My life was never the same again. And it was 6 months after that I had a psychotic episode. I didn't know anything about bipolar, really. Had a psychotic episode, ended up in a hospital for 2 weeks and was diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder. So that was the beginning for me. And I was not the most ideal patient. I was not very compliant with medication. I didn't really like my psychiatrist. So I spent about 10 years kind of in and out of hospitals, in and out, until I was reached almost my 30th birthday. And I had gone off to Mexico and disappeared, and my family didn't know where I was. And when I returned, I was put into a board and care facility. Now, the board and care facility was a horrific place. It was full of cockroaches and full of people that didn't bathe, and it was full of many different things that I didn't like. But one thing that they did do for me was they gave me my medication every day. And I started to improve psychologically. My mind started to heal as a result of taking medication. And I had kind of a revelation when I was there at the board and care that I had an illness and that I needed to take care of it, and that if I took medication that I could have a normal life and that I could have a life. And I also started going to a support group, a very important group called DBSA, the Depressive Bipolar Support Alliance. And I started going to this group faithfully. And I met other people like me. I met someone who'd been in recovery for 8 years. And I thought, wow, I can be in recovery too. And it just dawned on me that not that the world was my oyster. I don't think I had gotten that far yet. But I had gotten to the place where I realized that I too could have a life worth having. It was a revelation to me. And again, I was about 30 years old when this happened. And I did something really good for myself. I went and decided to work part-time. I went back to my old position as a writing tutor at San Diego Mesa College. I still work there. I'm still a tutor. I love working with students. I work one-on-one with students from all over the world who are trying to improve their writing skills. And that was part of my getting better. And I also developed a really functional relationship with a great therapist who gave me a lot of tools and just a lot of learning and insight about myself that gave me a lot of courage to keep moving forward and keep moving forward. And that's about the time that I met my husband, was during that period of life where I was just kind of getting on the right track. And we stayed on that track together. And the reason that I tell my story is that I really want to impress upon people the importance of sticking in recovery and taking medications and going to that doctor and listening to that therapist and having peer support and doing all the things that it takes to keep recovery going. And I hope that I know recovery is possible for everyone, and that's what I hope for everyone. I hope that you have what I have, and I just want to pass that along. Thank you so much for your time.